access, 100% free. Okay.
I think you should need to add like feeling after without.
Yeah.
So industry's first step-by-step guide to making real money online without feeling overwhelmed.
Okay.
Or frustrated.
Or frustrated, yeah.
Without feeling overwhelmed.
Or frustrated.
Okay. Cool. You guys are getting this. That's good. That's good. See what I'm saying here? I'm basically I'm you know, how to earn money online, and then if people go like, okay, is this, you know, what's the catch there, right? Or I've never done it before, or you know, I've tried it before, and this headline or this sub-headline is going to diffuse that thought right away, right? Industry's first step-by-step, and we can actually emphasize step-by-step guide. We can probably make it bold, okay? Step-by-step guide to making real money online without feeling overwhelmed or frustrated. That works, and maybe I can emphasize that works, okay?
I'll type one frustrated too.
Frustrated.
There we go.
Get full access 100% free. Okay? So something like that. Now, here I can say, watch this video and discover, okay? What if I said, do you want to? And then fill in these bullet points here. Is I'm going to just say, finally earn your first commission online, right? So if somebody wants to earn their first commission, if they never made money, that would be really exciting to them, right? Earn their first commission. Number two, step number two, what are the 3 benefits of you know, Project Breakthrough? Again, earn a commission, understand how you did it, right? And then scale and leverage. So we can use those 3 bullet points right here, go in there perfectly, right? So then we can say bullet number 2 is understand, and of course I can add more if I wanted to, I can remove it, that kind of stuff. Understand how to do it over and over again. And then finally, right, our bullet number 3 is scale and grow your business exponentially. Okay? Now, I don't want to have this be in blue and the rest in black, so I'm just going to put this one in black as well. Okay? And I don't want that to be bolded. Okay? Now, see how this button is pushed up a little bit here? Let's take a look at this page in preview so we can actually see the full size of it. I'm gonna click on the preview. Okay, perfect. So the video, right, and the button's kind of pushed up a little bit. I need to bring the button down, right? So to do that, I will go and select the button. See, when I select, look at this area right here. See, it says currently, it says text settings. If I click on the button, okay, look, it says button settings. So now I'm working with the button element, with the button itself, okay? So it's giving me options right now. So I can position it. I can see this here, arrows. I can bring it down. I can bring the button down, okay? And what I can do also is, if I wanted to, see it says button text over here. This particular text, it's got this stuff in here. Look, what I can do is I can copy this whole thing. Just go highlight everything, go copy. So what I can do is go ahead and just bring my little notepad here. I'm gonna paste that code, okay? Now, you guys don't need to, don't need to know all of this stuff, but what I can do is I can play with these right here. It says font size, okay, 40, and then line height says 30. So what if I change the line height from 30 to 40, okay? And copy the code and just repaste the code in here. Okay, it would make the button a little bit taller. I want to make it a little bit wider maybe. Let's take a look at how it looks. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that can do. That can do. Well, once we pop the video in there, that's going to be nice. Okay, so next we have this line here. Okay, so if you want to do this, it kind of flows, right? Then click below and get the videos in this series. I don't want to say video in this series. I want to say then, I want to say this. I want to say then click below to see how to start your training 100% free. How about that, right? And then see this little arrow, right? Let's move it up. All I can do is click on it and drag it to the top above the text, okay, and drop it there. So now we just switched, okay, and click the button below, and there is a flow to this. And when I click on the button here, okay, get your free training now. You know what? This is good. Get your free training now. It's congruent with that. Okay. I don't want the Site Suite logo necessarily, or I can just remove it like that. Very, very easy. Okay. See that? So I will preview it again and see how my page looks. Look at that. How to earn real money online. Okay. I can perhaps even make that.
Is your CTA above the phone?
Maybe even bigger. Here's my CTA. Yep.
It is.
That's my CTA.
Okay.
That's my call to action button. Now, we didn't program these buttons yet. We're going to connect the dots tomorrow. That's what the tomorrow is all about. We're going to connect all these dots and link everything together. Right now, we just wanted to have, to have this structure, to build a skeleton. I'm going to publish this. Okay, I'm going to click on Publish Now and exit out. And guess what? We're almost done. Okay, I will create a thank you page for it. Just click on Thank You Page. And I will select, see it says thank you pages here. I can select a thank you page, right? This first one, super simple. Look at this. So if we use this, right? It's very simple. It's got blue colors, so it matches the, it matches the design. So I can say this. I can get rid of Site Suite. I don't need the Site Suite logo there. See how I do that? Just click, drag to the left. Okay, I might actually have it, this graphic here. I can put here, here's what we can do, okay? I've got an idea. Here's what we can do. I can put a headline in this box, in this header, okay? See, I'm gonna go and click on Add New and click on Headline. This is a good example. And I'm just gonna select a headline and drag it over here, okay? Put this headline in there. And I can center it. See this? I can center it. I can left indent or right indent. I can center my headline. And I want to make the text white. Okay? And I can increase the color, or the font size rather. I can go for like probably 42 more. That's still small. Let's go 56. Okay? Let's say go 64. And I can say this. I can say success. Okay? Just like that. Now, if I wanted to, I could also move the headline down just a little bit. See this button? I can move it down just a little bit. I can just kind of center it, right? Again, you're just working with it. You're just playing around with this. Look, my friend, just have fun, all right? Don't get bogged down into little, tiny details here. You can basically edit it as much as you want or as little as you want, right? Just make it look nice. Have fun with it. Let's see if I can go past 64. I can go 72, make it a little bit even bigger, right? Nice. Now I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this black bar here. Just click it, drag, or actually I can put it to the bottom. How about that? I can put it in the way bottom. Okay? Just like that. And here I will say, here's what I'm going to say. Success. I'm going to get rid of this paragraph. I don't need it. Okay? I'm just going to select it and remove it. And here I'm going to say, look, I'm going to say click here to start your training. Okay, and I can make this a little bit smaller font, perhaps 42. And guess what the click here is going to be, guys? Any ideas? This will be a hyperlink.
Okay, right.
See what I'm saying? This will be a clickable link. So when I say click here, when I preview this, okay, It's a very, very simple thank you page, but it just takes them through the flow. Success, click here to start your training. Boom. They just said yes to that, to the previous page. They're going to click on this button, on this link, and it's going to take them to your affiliate page for Project Breakthrough. Okay. Now, the reason I want to have this page in here is because when we're connecting the dots, we're going to be implementing what's called tracking and conversion scripts. Okay, simple simple stuff, and we're going to be tracking how many people are clicking on this link versus how many visitors you got, so we can establish those conversions. It's going to be important. Okay. Now, I don't really like this this black bar here, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't need it. Okay, get rid of that, and keep it super, super simple. Get rid of everything else. Okay, and get rid of that as well. Okay, just like that.
Yeah, that's good.
So just take people through the flow, take them through the process. I'm going to publish it. We'll be connecting the dots tomorrow. Okay. Okay, and again, we can preview it and go back to the builder, and we're done with page number 2. Now, page number 3, you guys, is we're going to do that one a little bit later. Okay. Page number 3 is we're going to dedicate to Facebook marketing. When we start talking about Facebook traffic, and Jason will tell you about the specifics, what you need to have in the campaign for Facebook traffic. What kind of pictures, what kind of angles work well for Facebook. Then we will build that one together for Facebook specifically. Does that make sense? So I'd like to keep one for Facebook specifically because Facebook is a phenomenal traffic source, but you need to understand some principles, how to do that. All right, so let's see what we've done so far. So get rid of that little note. Okay, so we have created a campaign structure, right? Bam, we can check that one off. We created 2 versions of landing pages. Check, right? We need to get a domain, and then we need to do this stuff, which is going to be super, super easy to do. Okay, so Mark, what we need to do now is we need to go and open up an account with Namecheap, okay, which is a registrar that we recommend. There's GoDaddy, there is Namecheap, there is other things you can go to or other registrars. We recommend Namecheap. For the most part, they are cheaper than GoDaddy, they're cheaper than any other registrar, and they're really, really good. They're a reputable registrar, okay? So we're going to go to Namecheap here, and we're going to search for a domain, okay? So the reason we want to do this, let me explain to you. See, if I have this landing page, okay, if I click on it, see this little link over here? Let's say, Mark, if you are at the bar, or you at the store, or you at the, wherever, right, at work, and buddy of yours goes, hey, Mark, what are you doing? And you're like, yeah, dude, I'm making money online, right? He goes, really? That's awesome. What's your URL? Can I check it out? Do you really want to tell him to go to that URL? HTTP, Mark Barley for it, that site, blah, 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 right? Nobody's going to remember it, okay? That's why we need something called a domain name, specific domain name, to where we're going to take that domain, like markbarley.com, for example, and we're going to connect it to that page. So when he goes to markbarley.com, he's going to end up there.
Okay.
Make sense? Now, to do that, of course, I don't recommend using your first name, last name for stuff like this because this is a product-specific funnel. Once you get, once you get to the point where you start teaching people what you do and you want to create your own brand, then you would create something like markbarley.com.
Okay.
Here is what I want to do. I want the page, the domain to be relevant for what you're promoting. Okay. So if Project Breakthrough, if we're promoting apples, we don't want to have a page that's going to say, getyouripad.com. You see what I'm saying? If we're promoting Project Breakthrough, we're not going to say something like, becomeskinny.com, that kind of stuff. It's just common sense. But I see so many people, they think they have a domain name for a weight loss, for example, and they think that they can use that domain name across everything else in the world. Right. It's a mistake. So I just wanted to point that out. I know it's an extreme example, but just to point that one out. So I'm going to go to Namecheap. I'm going to provide the link for you, my friend, in the to-dos list, right, on your resources section here on the right. And you can do the same. Just follow along. Namecheap is a great registrar. They're inexpensive. I think it's going to cost you like $10-11 a year to get a really good domain name. And I wouldn't pay more than that, by the way. And we need to get a .com. No .net, no .infos, none of that stuff. .com, go for .com all the time. Okay, it's very easy. Now, any ideas, you guys, that you might have right now for a potential domain?
How about,
anything comes to your mind?
Like your free breakthrough.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Yourfreebreakthrough.com. So I'm going to type it in. yourfreebreakthrough.com, enter and see if it's available. Oh, wow. I honestly didn't think that would be available. That's awesome. Yourfreebreakthrough.com. Okay, you want to stick with that one?
Yep, I like it.
Okay, perfect. We're going to click on Add to Cart. And we are going to View Cart. And then, Mark, what I'm going to have you do is we're going to confirm order, and you will create yourself an account, and that's going to add that domain to that list.
Got it.
Okay? Since, while Mark is doing that, let me ask you, my friend, how are you? Is everything making sense? I know we've been going through a lot of stuff here, right? It's been a workshop. I told you it's a workshop. It's not, we talked a lot about theoretical stuff. Now everything comes to action, right? And so I want you to, I'm deliberately taking, the time to explain things that are, if you're watching this, if you've been doing this for any period of time, you're like, Vic, I already know that. I got it. But listen, there's thousands of people watching this program right now. And a lot of them have never done this before. A lot of them don't understand why we do what we do, right? So I wanted you to make sure that you understand, the psychology, the thinking behind this kind of stuff. And it's going to get funner. It's going to get even deeper as we progress. But before we start sending traffic, right, we want to make sure that our system is solid, okay? That way when we send traffic to it, we know it's going to convert, and we're going to be optimizing that every single day, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
We all good?
Ready to go.
Nice. All right, so you made a purchase for the domain. Perfect. So you create an account, got a purchase for the domain. Let's go to your domain manager. Okay, yourbreakthrough.com. We're going to click on Manage Domain. So here is the next step, you guys. Okay, the next step is we just got a domain name, so we just registered. You can check that one off. Okay, nice. If you're following along, my friend, here's a couple of words about domain name. It needs to be relevant. It needs to be easy to remember, and it needs to be congruent with with what you're doing. Does that make sense? So think of whatever, if you're promoting Project Breakthrough, think through the domain you might use. If you are applying these strategies for anything else, think how that domain might look like. Okay. Now, next, we need to link this domain, right, yourfreebreakthrough.com that Mark you just created. How do we link that domain to this entire system here, okay, to the site suite? It's actually really, really simple, very, very easy. So we're going to work on step number 4, and we're almost done here. We're almost to the end. It's super, super simple. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to our registrar. We're going to go to our Namecheap, okay? And the domain we just created, okay, it's yourfreebreakthrough.com. Here it is. I'm going to click on Manage. Okay, click on Manage that domain. And I will go to Advanced DNS. So step number 1, manage your domain that you just created. Step number 2, you click on Advanced DNS. Okay, don't worry about what it stands for, what it means, anything like that. Just follow and do what I do. It's super simple. Advanced DNS. Now here, see it says CNAME record, okay? Currently it says parking page namecheap.com. So that domain is pointing right now to Namecheap, registrar. We want that domain to point to our site suite, system. All I'm going to do here, Mark, okay, is I'm going to click on this. You don't change the host. The host should say www. The type should be CNAME record. That's the one we're working with, okay? And then we just changing the value. Okay, just changing the value here. I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to simply type in sitesuite.com. And I'm going to change this TTL to say automatic. Okay, and I'm going to click this little green checkbox or check, icon. Boom, just like that. Okay, so next, I'm going to come back to my site suite. Okay, so you with me so far? Okay, Mark, make sense?
Yeah.
Very easy, right? So my friend, again, if you want to pause this video, and so you can follow along. Very easy. Change CNAME in your registrar to sitesuite.com for the value. That's it. Next, we're going to come back to SiteSuite here. I'm going to go to my profile, right here, drop down. Profile, I'm going to go to account settings, okay? Might seem a little technical, it's not, okay? It's very, very easy to do. Okay, my settings, and I'm going to go to domains, okay? See this domains here? Click on domains, and I will add I will add a domain. Okay, click that add domain button. If you don't have, Mark has been playing with his site suite for for a little bit here, so he already got a couple. So now if what you're going to do here is you are going to simply enter the domain that you just registered, that you just created. Okay, so that domain is yourfreebreakthrough.com. yourfreebreakthrough.com. Okay, we're going to click on add this domain. It's going to say processing, and it's going to do it's going to do its thing. It's going to connect the system with the domain, and I'm going to say okay, I've got that. And then I can go back here. Okay, I'll go back to my account settings. So that's all you have to do. Okay, so you just enter your domain in there, and it might take, sometimes it's instant connection, sometimes it needs to propagate throughout the internet, and sometimes it might take 12 minutes, sometimes up to 24 hours at the very most. I haven't seen anything more than 24 hours, depending on how busy the servers are in the domain registrar and stuff like that. So that's all. Okay, that's all we have to do. So we just linked our domain to our funnel. Okay, and again, my friend, if you're following this, just pause the video, do what I do, you have no problems. Okay, final step, you guys, we need to set up what's called a default homepage. Okay, a default homepage. Basically, what this means is when we start sending traffic to any one of these pages, or just in general to the domain that we just registered. Okay, for example, if you talk to your buddy, okay, and he says, hey, what's your website? And you say, yourfreebreakthrough.com, right? This is a domain we just registered. He will go there. Where do you want him to end up? That's called a default homepage. Make sense? Mm-hmm. So we can send him to this page, or this page, or create another page. Mm-hmm. It's going to be up to us. Okay. So that's really, really powerful, right? So that root URL for your domain. For now, I'm just going to set it to this one, just for example purposes here. We can change it later at any time. To do that, I'm going to double click on the page that I want to be my default homepage. So when he goes to yourfreebreakthrough.com, where do you want him to end up? Okay, let's say it's this first page, just for example's sake here. Double click on it. I need to click at the top. It says Elite Capture Page. See, it's got no name. Okay. Number one, I need to name it. I'm going to say, how do we want to name this page? I want to say, let's see, because this is going to show up in the URL. We can say money in 14 days. Okay? Money in 14 days. And then, see, it says set as a homepage. Mm-hmm. I just simply click on this checkbox mark, and it's going to say, you sure you want to do that? I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to say okay.
Nice and easy.
Simple as that. And I want to publish the funnel. Every time I'm going to make a change to the funnel whatsoever, I need to republish it. It's going to resave it. It's going to push out to our servers. See, the cool thing about this, Mark, is you don't have to pay for hosting and servers or anything like that. Everything is handled for you by SiteSuite. So when we make all these changes, it pushes out to the servers. You don't even have to pay anything extra for that.
Great.
We're going to go back to our funnel builder. Let it save the work, okay? And then finally, before we wrap this up, we need to publish our funnel. The entire funnel. We've been publishing individual pages. Mm-hmm. Now we need to publish this entire funnel onto the server, okay? To do that, I'm just going to click anywhere in the gray, okay? Anywhere in the gray. Look what happens at the top. It says funnel saving. First, it's going to save the funnel. It's going to take a little bit, okay? Now it says publish funnel, okay? I'm going to click this publish funnel button. And then it's going to take all these pages and it's going to publish it out, right? See, it's giving you URLs for each page specifically if you want to do that. We're not going to worry about it now, okay? I just wanted to make sure that the funnel is published. Okay. And you guys, we just created a really, really solid foundation for the next step in the process. This is pretty much going to be your business for the first 14 days. That's how it's going to look. Really cool. And then it's going to evolve. We're going to add to it later on as we work together in the elites. So you guys excited?
Yes, very.
Awesome.
That looks cool.
Let me ask you, my friend, right here with us virtually in this room. Is this easy or what? right? Hopefully you've been following along, and I know it's been a long session, right? But it's a workshop. You need to see what I'm clicking. You need to see what's going on, right? And so hopefully you appreciate us taking the time that we took to really walk you through the process so that you can see and you can model as well for yourself, right? What we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to be connecting the dots. We're going to be taking these pages, we're going to be linking them to the autoresponder. We're going to be linking them to our spy tools that you guys got. We're going to be linking them to the optimization tools and tracking tools and all that stuff. We're going to connect everything together, and then we're going to be ready for traffic generation.
Great.
Once we start feeding this with traffic, and of course tomorrow we're also going to take the pages and thank you pages and connect it to your actual affiliate link so you can get paid when somebody goes to the process, right?
That's important.
And then the only thing we do is, yeah, right? And then we just feed it with traffic, and people are going through your funnel, you guys are getting paid, they're going through the funnel, and the thing is, I want to reinforce this again because this is super, super, super awesome, okay? We talked about this, yesterday, I believe, right? Or the day before yesterday, actually. Yeah, Jason was with you guys yesterday doing the session. You remember this?
Yes.
Okay? 2 phases of Project Breakthrough. What we just created was a wrapper. It was a custom wrapper right here. This, my friend, you'll get a link tomorrow. Okay, we'll link this. This is your money machine. This it's gonna give you, if you guys are elites right now, congratulations. So you just opened yourself up full 27 income streams.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens here is somebody goes, right? Somebody goes through your traffic, they go to your landing page, they will end up on your list, they will be going through your, through the pages that we created, and this is Project Breakthrough. See what I'm saying? So you just created your own little world prior to Project Breakthrough, and when they get here, you're done. You just let the system do what it's doing, and you guys are getting paid.
That's great.
Okay? So it's very, very simple. You guys are elites. I want to talk to you, my friend. Are you an elite yet? Okay? Get to the elite if you're not there yet, because as soon as we start sending traffic here, you guys are going to be making money in the next few days, because this is very, very quick and easy money. Okay? If you're running with us, you want to make sure you have it ready. Okay? Here's your assignment for today. Your assignment is this. Okay, today's assignment. Build a custom funnel. Okay? We strongly recommend you use SiteSuite. What I just showed you is the beginning of something even greater. If you use any other funnel builders out there, you can. I can't make you do anything you don't want to do yourself. But if you are here and if you're committed, if you're going to listen to me, if you're going to be following and just modeling the process, you're going to follow my footsteps. Trust the process. Okay? Don't question. Don't say, can I use this? Can I use that? Just say, Vic, I'm going to give myself a chance to succeed for 30 days. Give it a shot for 30 days. Give it a shot as if your life depended on it. Go through it as if you knew you couldn't fail. Okay? So what's going to happen is when you use SiteSuite, you will be able to follow along and do everything that we do. Step number 1 is you will build your custom funnel today. For you guys, your assignment is you will basically replicate what we just did for yourself. So you understand. So you just did it again, right? Mm-hmm. So you can do it again for yourself at any time. Now next, you'll create at least 2 opt-in landing pages. Okay? We just created it together. All you got to do is just replicate it, just so you understand the process. For you, my friend, if you're following along, just do that for yourself. Create 2 versions so you can split test them. Okay? When we run traffic, you will get yourself a domain name. We just walked you through the process. You can review the video if you need to. And then you will connect your domain with your custom funnel. I just showed you how to do that. It's a CNAME connection, right? So you type in, you connect it through a CNAME. Again, if you need to rewatch this video, feel free. And then finally, you will set up your funnel's default homepage. That can change at any time later, but as of today, your homework is to set that up so you have this ready for tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow, we're going to be connecting the dots. You want to make sure you have this ready and done. If you need to watch this video 15 times, do that. You want to make sure you understand it. You want to make sure you have all the tools, you've got the domain, you've got the funnel ready, you've got everything ready for tomorrow, right? I appreciate you. Congratulations for sticking through this. It's a long session, I know, and you're still here, you're still watching. Congratulations. I applaud you. Great job. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Mark, Chris,
Yeah.
great job, you guys.
Thank you.
Great session. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.